Welcome back to Breath of the Wild. In the last episode, I did some exploring, and as you can see, I'm not in the exact same area that I was in last time, or at least ended off in, because there's actually something that I want to take care of. If I check my map, you'll see that there's a star around here, and I completely forgot to do this while I was, venturing around here first time through. So my plan is to come do this. Go grab that. Hold on, let me see. Am I facing the... I'm facing the general area, right? It's right around here-ish, I think. Yep. So I'm gonna go do this. First of all, let me switch to my heat-resistant clothing, and then we can be on our way. Anyway, sorry about that. I'm gonna do this, and after that, I don't know, honestly. I think that I'm gonna go back and maybe check out a few more things over there, because I do know where I think like one or two more shrines are. Sorry about that. And I think that's gonna be the plan for today's episode. Nothing too crazy going on. It's strictly just a hey, I'm just gonna explore a bit episode, and I think it's gonna be like that for a little while. Like where I just run around the world, see what's there to be seen. See what's there to be seen? That doesn't make sense. See what's around here that is kind of interesting, and just kind of have fun. Just do a bit of the exploratizing, and I don't think these episodes are going to get too long. I'm hoping they're not going to, but if they do get a bit longer than usual, that's why. There's no real good ending point, because every single second could be a good ending point, to be honest. That's just kind of the way it is with open world games, and I think that this game is kind of a challenge to actually commentate over. And especially, by the way, especially if you don't know what's going on. Because, I mean, you could always speculate about stuff, and that could fill the commentary void, but seriously, stuff like this, there's nothing to talk about, as evident by this conversation. There's seriously nothing to talk about, and it can get kind of annoying. But I've actually planned for this. I've actually planned for my awkwardness and lack of commentating skill. I've been playing a game recently, and I actually really want to talk about it. There's this one level that just made me super happy, and really want to talk about the game because it really brought to light how I don't know how to say it. It really showed me the whole character of the game, and how it really made me just happy all around. It's Wario Land Shake It. And I'll give a little quick story of how I actually played the game for the first time. It was back when Blockbuster was still a thing, and I went to, oh lord, I think it's around here, right? Don't hit me, thank you very much. Anyway, this happened back when Blockbuster was still a thing. I went to Blockbuster to get a oh, it's nighttime too. Okay. Thank you, Daruk, appreciate it. Anyway, I went to Blockbuster to get a movie or something like that, and I actually went to the game section, and I ended up, how much is that? It's 30, hold on. 45, ooh, okay, yeah, that should be good. Anyway, I went to Blockbuster to go get, like, a movie, and I saw Wario Land Shake It, and I was like, I've never seen this game before. I want to play it. So I got it, and it took me about a week to beat the game. It was 5 worlds. It's really not that long. The bosses can be kind of difficult, though, if you don't know exactly what to do. And I don't remember much of it, or didn't remember much of it until I actually bought it myself recently. And I went back to it, and I was like, wow. This game is actually amazing. I don't know why I didn't remember much of it. It's very fun. If you haven't checked it out, I would really recommend it, especially if you're a platforming fan. Even if you're not, the art style and just everything about it is pretty fun all around. It has its own feel that you don't get with many other games, and it's because it's all animated, and it's just super fun. I think that maybe it's up here. Yeah, here it is. So, this is what I forgot to do. First of all, let me take this off the map. I'm at another memory. This is, which one is it? Hold on. It should be pretty obvious. Here it is. Right here. This is the memory, and I completely forgot to do it while I was here. But I'm here now, and that's all that matters. So let's, first of all, not look like an idiot while we do this. How about, you know what? You know what? I take that back. Let's wear the Nintendo Switch outfit, because that's fun. I don't know why I like the Switch shirt so much, but I'll just find any reason to wear it.
That cut doesn't look too bad, actually. You're fine for now. But you know, there's a fine line between courage and recklessness. As brave as you are, that does not make you immortal. It seems that not only is the frequency of these types of attacks on the rise, but the scale of beasts we are facing is intensifying as well. I fear that this is an omen which portends the return of Calamity Ganon. And, if that's the case, I'm ready to expect the worst. We'll need to make preparations as soon as possible.
Okay, so imagine, first time through you see that cutscene, right? And you have the volume up and you're listening and you hear the Blood Moon music playing. What do you think's gonna happen? There were a bunch of dead guys laying around him. I was so afraid. I was like, oh my god, it's about to get real. And it never did. It never did. And I'm not gonna lie, a little bit disappointing. That would have been so awesome. It would be an amazing cutscene if they actually made that happen. But they didn't, and they kind of just teased it with a little Blood Moon music, and that, not gonna lie, kind of peeved me because I was like, oh, that was gonna be so cool. Anyway, nothing else to do in this area, so I'm gonna warp away, and I'll meet back with you in a little bit. So I'll see you then. Back near the Great Plateau again. I've been here more than I thought I would, because honestly, like after the first hour of the game, I was never expecting to come back here, but it's got some good warp points. It's located kind of in the middle, not really. Yeah, not really in the middle. That's Central Hyrule, but it's located decently close to the middle, which means that you can really get to a lot of places very easily, because there are four different. Oh, this is gonna suck. There are four different shrines located in the Great Plateau, which means that there are four different areas that you can jump off, and it's really helpful. Okay, that was a little bit spooky. Not sure how I feel about that. Now, it should be around here, right? I think it should. Let me see. Now, it should be like somewhere around here because Lake Hylia. Oh, great. Okay, hold on. Lake Hylia could be viewed in the background. So, God, these guys are super annoying. Okay. Goodbye. And this guy can get taken care of real quick because he's the one with the bow, and that's never fun. Maybe around here-ish, because this looks like a really big tree. So I'm going to assume that this isn't the exact hill, but it's pretty close. Up there's a shrine that I could take care of. But I'm not in the mood right now, and that would take a lot of... There's another one. Wow. There's actually a lot more shrines around here than I initially thought. Yeah, here it is, here it is. Right here, it's another memory, so 2 for the price of, well, actually 2. This actually probably took a bit more work than the other one, because yeah, I had to look around for it, but not this much. So that guy, he's not too reliable. He's not too bad either though, because he did point me in the general direction, but he didn't give me really any exact points. He actually pointed me to a hill that was near Scouts Hill, and I think he said it was like on it. I could be wrong though. I did speed through that text, so don't quote me on that. I'm just saying.
I doubt this will let up anytime soon. Your path seems to mirror your father's. You've dedicated yourself to becoming a knight as well. Your commitment to the training necessary to fulfill your goal is really quite admirable. I see now why you would be the chosen one. What if one day you realized that you just weren't meant to be a fighter? Yet the only thing people ever said was that you were born into a family of the Royal Guard, and so no matter what you thought, you had to become a knight. If that was the only thing you were ever told, I wonder then, would you have chosen a different path?
Now, Zelda is actually, I already said this, but she's the best Zelda in the series in my opinion, because she actually has a lot of personality. This Zelda, shown by that cutscene, actually doesn't want to be a princess. It's kind of like that. I guess that is kind of a stereotype in certain genres, but I've seen it before is all I'm trying to say. But I still think it's a lot more interesting than the usual Zelda. Maybe Wind Waker is kind of close because, you know, there's Tetra, but then she just stops being important once she becomes Zelda, and that kind of annoys me. But enough about Wind Waker. I don't have that much time left, so instead of actually going back and seeing the other shrines that what's the region? The Faron, I believe it's the Faron region. Yeah, instead of going back to the Faron region and seeing the other shrine that has the oh my god. Instead of going back to the region and seeing what that has to offer, I'm going to end off the episode here. And in the next episode I'll do that. So next episode I'll be back where episode 37 left off. But until then,